He's got a little Jason Tatum in his game. He's got a little Grant Hill in his game. He's got a little Scottie Pippen in his game. You're talking about a 6'9" guy that you can run your offense through.
I don't use this phrase very often, can't miss. I'm using this with Cooper Flagg. He's a can't miss prospect for a variety of reasons.
At just 18 years old, the 6'9" Duke freshman Cooper Flagg got the basketball world buzzing as the favorite to go #1 in the 2025 NBA draft while already being called a generational talent. But what makes him so special? In this video, we're breaking down his skills, offense, defense, intangibles, everything that's got NBA scouts drooling. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Cooper Flagg hails from Newport, Maine, not exactly a basketball hotbed, but he's been turning heads since high school. He dominated at Montverde Academy, leading them to an undefeated 33-0 season and a national title in 2024. He's a Gatorade National Player of the Year, a McDonald's All-American, and even held his own scrimmaging against Team USA legends like LeBron and KD as part of the select team. Now at Duke, he's averaging eye-popping stats as a freshman. Think 18.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. Numbers only tell part of the story. Flagg isn't just a highlight reel. He's a legit 3-level scorer with a bag of tricks that's still growing. His finishing is elite. At 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan and a crazy 40-inch vertical bounce, he's a terror in transition. He's got long strides and a motor that never quits, turning rebounds into fast break dunks before you can blink. He loves blowing by defenders, using a powerful jump stop, and exploding for two-handed jams. At Duke, he's shooting over 60% at the rim, absurd for a freshman wing. He can score at the rim using lightning-quick spin moves and crafty maneuvers, finishing efficiently with both hands, even in traffic and over defenders. In half-court situations, he has the ability to blow by defenders, often exploding to the rim for a powerful finishes. Using his exceptional hang time, he can evade defenders in mid-air and softly lay it up with excellent touch. Flagg confidently drives to the rim using both hands on either side, showcasing his versatility when attacking inside. His offensive strengths are rarely highlighted at Duke, where he's primarily used as a pick-and-roll operator. At his best, he excels at attacking the rim, something he'll have more opportunities to do at the NBA level. Flagg's got a smooth pull-up jumper and soft touch in the mid-range. His footwork is fundamentally sound. He uses angles and pivots to create space. He has the ability to create his own shot off the dribble, using his ball handling skills to gain separation from his defender. When you factor in his exceptional leaping ability and impressive reach, contesting his turnaround and fadeaway jumpers becomes nearly impossible. Flagg's three-point shooting was a question mark entering college and remains somewhat uncertain, as he's shooting around 36% from deep at Duke. This could be his biggest weakness, but if and when he improves it, he'll reach an entirely new level. His form's a bit unorthodox, high release, slight hitch, but it works. He's comfortable shooting from long range off the catch and from various points beyond the arc. Scouts say consistency is the next step, but the potential's there to stretch defenses in the NBA. He embraces physical play, and although he didn't post up frequently at Duke, he demonstrated significant potential in doing so, using his excellent footwork and strength to score inside. Cooper is not just a scorer. Flagg's averaging just over 4 assists per game with great vision for a forward. He draws gravity and makes quick, unselfish reads. Think skip passes to open shooters or lobs in transition. He's not a point guard, but he's a secondary creator who takes pressure off his teammates. Flagg can guard 1 through 5. He's got the lateral quickness to stay with guards, the strength to bang with bigs, and the instincts to disrupt everything. NBADraft.net calls him one of the most instinctual defenders they've seen at any level. He's averaging 1.4 steals and over 1 block per game at Duke, but it's the plays that don't show up in the box score, like forcing turnovers or blowing up screens, that make him special defensively. He's a weak side shot blocking machine. His timing and vertical pop let him swat shots most wings can't reach. He's not just blocking shots, he's altering entire possessions. What ties it all together is his relentless energy and basketball IQ. Flagg never takes a play off. He's always rotating, clogging passing lanes, or recovering to contest. Sports Illustrated says his mental processing on defense is unmatched. Think a young Andrei Kirilenko with a higher ceiling. He's the kind of guy who can anchor an NBA defense as a rookie. Skills are one thing, but Flagg's intangibles might be what push him to superstardom. He's a fiery competitor and thrives in big moments. At Duke, he's already shown he can take over games, like his 42-point outburst against Notre Dame earlier this season. Off the court, Flagg's a leader. Scouts rave about his maturity and focus. He reclassified to graduate early, joined Duke at 17, and hasn't flinched under the spotlight. He's vocal, confident, and elevates everyone around him. Flagg's motor isn't just physical, it's mental. He's constantly improving. At 18, he's nowhere near his ceiling. Combine it with his work ethic, and that's scary for the league. No player's perfect, even a phenom prospect like Flagg, and this is where he has to improve. His handle's solid for a forward at his size, but it can get loose under pressure, something he'll tighten up with experience. He sometimes settles for jumpers instead of attacking mismatches. More cuts and off-ball activity could make him unstoppable. His three-point shot looks promising, but it's streaky. Smoothing out his mechanics will be key in the NBA. He's intense, but occasionally that leads to rushed decisions. Slowing down will come with time and experience. To sum it up, Cooper got the size and versatility of a Jason Tatum and a Kawhi Leonard, the motor of a young Giannis, and the defense and playmaking flair of a Scottie Pippen. Sports Illustrated calls him a potential franchise changer, a two-way force who could be a #1 option on offense, and a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His floor, a high-impact starter who locks down wings and finishes plays. His ceiling, a perennial all-star who transforms a team. The team that drafts him in 2025, likely with that #1 pick, might just have their next cornerstone.
And I don't use this phrase very often, can't miss. I'm using this with Cooper Flagg. He's a can't miss prospect for a variety of reasons. Look at his versatility, first of all. His IQ's off the charts. His ability to understand where traffic's coming from and his passing ability to break defenses down, top shelf. He loves to defend. He actually likes to defend more than he likes to score or create. Very athletic in the open floor, great strength, but it's this last part that I love more than anything. He is tough as nails.
Yeah.
He wants an alley fight. He's got sharp elbows. He doesn't mind throwing them. He doesn't back down. He's been under scrutiny since he was 14 years old, and he just keeps meeting every challenge. This is the #1 pick in the draft. This is a future star in the NBA.
He is who we thought he was. He started the season as a 17-year-old freshman, graduated a year early. He leads Duke in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. You think about the NBA now, you think about positionless basketball. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, point forward. You can run your offense through him. Defensive rebound, he can initiate your fast break. You can put him in a ball screen. And defensively, he's positionless. So you can switch in short clock. He can guard in multiple positions. He rebounds the basketball. He's 18 years old. The only thing he's missing right now is strength. He's got a little Jason Tatum in his game. He's got a little Grant Hill in his game. He's got a little Scottie Pippen in his game. You're talking about a 6'9" guy that you can run your offense through. I think Tatum, I think Grant Hill, and I think Scottie Pippen.
I'm not saying he's the most talented or, Jason Tatum. There's been Kyrie, there's been Jason Williams. There have been some great freshmen here. But what he's doing on a competitive level, like he's the most competitive freshman I've seen. And it's hard to quantify that because competitiveness, a lot of players are really competitive. It's just on a different level with him. I think the competitive nature he has is very much like Leitner's was when he was here, but not necessarily as a freshman. I think as a freshman, he's more advanced in skill level, in his way that he plays both ends, the way he plays every play. Nothing seems to fluster him. And at 18 years old, that's hard to imagine.
I said that yesterday, JB, just for being the second youngest player in college basketball. I think he's the most complete player that Duke has had in basketball history just because, look, I think Kyrie's probably the most skilled of all time because Kyrie's just very special. But there's no way Kyrie was doing what Cooper Flagg is doing on the defensive end. He is the most complete and most skilled freshman in Duke basketball history. He is. He does it on the defensive end. His shot is something that has to continue to come around and evolve and mature. He's a de facto point guard. He's a great facilitator. He's a passer. You might say other guys had aspects of their game that were better than him, but as it relates to the complete package, I think you're seeing one of the most special players we've had in the game of basketball in a long time.
He's nice. Like, he talk about like a well-rounded player. Like, I don't know. He kind of got like a little like Michael Beasley. Like, at that size, can score, like can play make, super talented, like just a game changer. You know what I mean? Like I don't think people speak enough about how good Michael Beasley was or is. I still see clips to this day of him like just doing crazy shit online, and this motherfucker is still hooping, you know. I think the world of Cooper Flagg, man. I think he got the ultimate game.
17-year-old practicing with the Olympic team. Bron ain't practiced with the Olympic team at 17 years old. Like, niggas wasn't practicing with the Olympic team at 17 years old. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing? So I want everybody to pay attention to what's happening out here. Like, let's pay attention to what is going on because
They getting better earlier? Is that what's happening?
he's a real deal. Let's not.
Right.
But it's like, me personally, I want him to enjoy this journey right now. I want him to enjoy Duke, enjoy college, go destroy it, try to destroy the ACC, try to destroy. If you there, you might as well try to go get everything.
Right.